Hello, in this video I'm going to teach you how to calculate the mean, median, mode and the range of a data set. And so I think the best way to learn this is through an example, and I'll just explain how to find each one as we go. And so this first question says find the mean, median, mode and range of the following, and we've been given a set of numbers. So if you've been given a data set, that's what we call these numbers, the first thing you're going to want to do is put them into what's called ascending order, so from smallest all the way up to the largest. And so if I do that, I'll get 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 6, 7. First step, put your numbers in order of size from smallest to largest. That's done. Now, let's talk about what the averages are. So let's start off with the mean. Let's work out the mean. Well, the mean is really easy to calculate. To find the mean, you just add up all the numbers you've got and then divide it by how many there are. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 plus 3, this is kind of long, but 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6 plus 7. And divide it by the total number of numbers. So how many are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so I'm going to divide this by 7. So let's see what we get when we work that out. We've got 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6 plus 7. Divided by 7 gives me 4. And so the mean of the data is 4. So pretty easy to calculate. The mode is the next average we'll look at. And the mode is just the most common data value. Okay, so what number appears the most in this set of data? Well, there are 3 3s, and that is the most of any number. So the mode is just 3, so that's pretty easy. And it is possible, I think I've got an example later that shows this, to have more than one mode as well. So we'll look at that. We'll look at the median next. And the median is when we put our number in order, our numbers or data in order from smallest to largest. The median is the number that's in the middle, so it's the middle data value. And we can find that by just crossing off at either end until we get to the middle. So let's do that. So cross off at either end, and you can see the number in the middle is 3. And so the median of our data is 3. Now there is another way to find this, but if this way works for you, you can just use that, but I'll tell you in case you're interested. So in this data here, we've got 7 data values, okay? To find the data value in the middle, I could do, well, 7 plus 1 and divide all of that by 2. So that gives me 7 plus 1 is 8, divided by 2 gives me 4. And so that tells me that the fourth data value is going to be the one in the middle. So let's count along 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this fourth value there was the median. So that's another way you can work it out if you want. But just crossing off at either end will work as well. And finally, the range. That's just the difference between the largest data value and the smallest data value. And so I can find that by taking the highest number in my data and subtracting the lowest. So we'd do 7 subtract 2. So 7 subtract 2, which is going to give me 5. And so the range would be 5. So they're all pretty easy. Let's take a look at another example. So it says find the mean, median, mode and range of the following, and we've got another list of numbers. So first thing I'm going to do, put it in order from smallest to largest. So the smallest numbers are 3, I think. 3, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6. Okay, so I've put it in order of size, so ascending order. Let's find the mean first. So I'm going to find the mean by adding them all together. So 3 plus 3, this is again going to take ages, plus 5 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6, and then dividing it by the total number of data values we have. So we have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to do this total divided by 8, and that's going to give me, let's work it out. So we've got 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 divided by 8, and I get 4.5. And you can have your mean being a decimal, that's totally fine. And so I've got 4.5. Let's move on to the mode. So what is the most common data value in this set of data? Well, I've got 1, 2, 3 3s, but I've also got 3 6s. And so they're equally as popular, they're equally the most common data value. And so we've got 2 modes, and that's fine, you can have 2. So our modes are going to be 3 and 6. And so we would call this bimodal because there are 2. But if there were more, you could have a multimodal data set, which is just where you've got more data, more than one mode. Let's look at the median next. And so I can calculate the median by crossing off at either end. I think I'll use that method because there's not many numbers here. So crossing off at either end. And you can see that if I crossed off again, we're left with nothing. So let's stop when we're left with 2, okay? And so the median is the one that's in the middle. So what number is going to be in the middle of 4 and 5? Well, it's just going to be 4.5. The other way you could find this out is by adding 4 and 5 together. So 4 plus 5 is just 9. And then dividing that by 2, and that gives you 4.5. So there are two ways you can do it. You can either look and see, well, what number would be directly in the middle, or you could find the mean average of the two numbers. So it's up to you. And finally, let's look at the range, which is the largest subtract the smallest. So the largest is 6 and the smallest is 3. So I get a range of 3. And there are the four averages. Now, finally, you might be given a question like this, which says the mean of 6 numbers is 4, and the numbers are, you're given a list of numbers, but one of them is missing. Find x, so we need to find the value of x. So the way we would do this, okay, would just be to go about it as if we were doing it with normal numbers. So we would do 2 plus 6 plus 7 plus x plus 2 plus 3, and that's all divided by the 6 numbers we have in total, and we're given in the question that that equals 4. And so now we've got an equation that we can solve to find x. So to do that, well, if we add together all of these numbers here, so 2, 6, 7, 2 and 3, that's going to equal 20. And so we'd get 20 plus x all divided by 6 equals 4. I could then multiply both sides by 6 to get rid of that denominator. And so I get 20 plus x equals, well, 6, 12, 18, 24. I could then subtract 20 from both sides and I get x is equal to 4. And so we found the value of x. Hopefully this video was useful. If it was, subscribe to my channel and go and look at all of my other tutorials, past papers, things like that. And if you look in the description, I'll link my TikTok where there's loads of exam questions. So thanks for watching.